Rain hammered the tin roof of Fort Bradmore as the morning formation dispersed, boots thudding against puddles, conversations echoing along the dim corridor leading to the barracks. Most recruits rushed inside for warmth, but Private Alina Hayes walked with her usual steady, measured pace, her left leg braced in a carbon fiber support that clicked softly with every step. She kept her head down, shoulders tight, trying not to attract attention. It never worked. Not here. Move it, limper, Corporal Denton barked from behind her, his voice dripping with contempt. His two buddies, Graves and Nolan, snickered like hyenas scenting prey. Alina shifted to the side, polite, silent as always. But Denton didn't want space. He wanted a target. In one sudden motion, a motion he thought made him look powerful, he snapped a boot forward and kicked the brace on her leg. The impact was sharp, metallic, cruel. Alina gasped, stumbling against the wall as pain shot like lightning through her thigh. Her hands scraped the concrete. Her breath trembled. That's what happens when broken toys join the army, Denton sneered. Graves laughed. Nolan muttered, shouldn't even be here. Alina swallowed the pain and humiliation like she had 1,000 times before. She straightened, kept her voice level. I'm assigned here under authorization. But Denton shoved her shoulder, sending her down once more. No one authorized you. You're a liability. You'll get someone killed. Maybe that's why your file is half blacked out, probably hiding the part where you begged for special treatment. Alina said nothing. She'd been instructed not to reveal her previous unit. Her orders were strict. Blend in, train quietly, stay unnoticed until proper clearance was issued. Unnoticed. What a joke. She pushed herself up again. The three men stared at her, expecting tears or pleading. Instead, they watched her simply stand, slowly, painfully, but with a calm that unnerved them more than anything else. "TCH, pathetic," Graves muttered. "General Calder's gonna shut this place down anyway. Doesn't matter if she's here." Denton smirked. "General Calder never visits this dump. He's too busy running special ops." The corridor shook. Boots thundered outside. Voices barked orders. A vehicle door slammed hard enough to echo through the entire block. Nolan stood straighter. Graves blinked in confusion. Then a voice roared across the entryway, a voice known across every base, every battlefield, every command channel. Where's the recruit WHO was assaulted? Denton's face drained of color. Because only one man had that voice. General Elias Calder, commander of Special Operations Command, the man whose arrival meant someone's career, or life, was about to end. And he was not supposed to be anywhere near this base. But he was here, storming inside, and he was looking for her. Alina's attackers suddenly felt the floor tilt beneath them. They had no idea who the quiet, disabled recruit really was. But they were about to find out. The hallway exploded into chaos as General Elias Calder stormed through the entrance, his long coat dripping rainwater onto the floor. Officers and senior NCOs scrambled behind him, breathless, terrified, trying to keep up. Calder didn't slow, didn't blink, didn't acknowledge a single salute. His eyes were locked on one thing, one person. Alina Hayes. The three soldiers who assaulted her shrank against the wall. Denton's face blanched to sickly gray, Graves' hands trembled, Nolan silently mouthed a prayer. Calder reached Alina and stopped so abruptly the air seemed to freeze. "Recruit Hayes," he said. But the tone, low, controlled, almost gentle, was something none of the watching troops had ever heard him use. Alina stiffened. "Sir." Calder's eyes scanned her quickly, taking in the scuffed brace, the reddened shoulder, the scraped palms. His jaw flexed once, just once, but that single movement carried the weight of a man barely containing rage. Without breaking eye contact with her, he spoke to the base commander behind him. "Colonel Mercer, shut down all training operations immediately." Mercer paled. "Sir, on what authority?" "Mine." The word cracked like thunder. Calder turned his head slightly, addressing the entire corridor. "No one leaves this building. Anyone who tries, will be detained." The soldiers froze. No one dared breathe. Then General Calder finally looked at Denton, Graves, and Nolan. And the temperature dropped 10 degrees. "You three," he said softly, "step forward." Denton swallowed hard. No one moved. Calder didn't raise his voice, but the softness vanished, replaced with lethal command. "I said step forward." They stumbled out from the line, hands shaking, backs rigid, boots slipping on the wet floor. He circled them once, slow and deliberate, like a predator assessing prey. "Explain," he said, "which part of your training included kicking a disabled recruit?" Denton's voice cracked. "Sir, it was misunderstanding. Calder stopped so close their noses nearly touched. You assaulted a soldier under my protection. Every face in the hallway snapped toward Alina in shock. Under his protection, Denton stuttered. We didn't know. That, Calder said, is the only reason you're still speaking. Ignorance is the last mercy you'll receive today. He turned to Alina. Recruit Hayes. Authorization code Gamma 6. You may speak freely. The entire hallway erupted into whispers. That code was reserved for covert assets, elite personnel working under sealed orders. Alina straightened. Sir, these soldiers have repeatedly harassed me. Today they initiated physical assault. I followed the directive to avoid engagement. Calder's jaw tightened again. You followed orders. They broke the oath. He faced the three aggressors, his voice now ice and steel. Effective immediately, Corporal Denton, Privates Graves and Nolan, you are detained pending military investigation, charged with assault, dereliction of duty, and violation of conduct. The soldiers, legs nearly buckled. And, Calder added, I will personally oversee disciplinary proceedings. Everyone knew what that meant. Their careers were over. Calder stepped back to Alina, his expression softening for the first time. You're coming with me, he said quietly. Your real assignment starts today. The entire hallway watched in stunned silence as the quiet, disabled recruit followed the most feared general in the region, revealing to everyone that she was far from weak. She wasn't broken, she was classified, protected, and more dangerous than anyone had realized.